Hey guys, it's Jennifer through It's Redefined. Get your passport ready because today we are taking you through the World Showplace at Epcot's 2021 International Flower and Garden Festival. Now, while the World Showplace isn't highlighted as a topiary or garden destination, we think you'll find it well worth a visit. Disney World might be primarily about rides and attractions, but few places rival its 4,200 acres devoted to maintained landscapes and gardens. The Flower and Garden Festival alone draws 7 million visitors to Epcot each year. Everybody at Disney realizes how important plants are. In their view, plants aren't just peripheral to the show, they're critical to the show. Now, as you walk up, you're greeted by the Disney horticulture truck and trailer. Surrounding the truck and trailer are terracotta pots of different shapes and sizes full of colorful flowers. Some of the flowers you might find here include petunias, Nikki pink flowering tobacco, geraniums, snapdragons, blue days, and hydrangeas. They've also mixed in foliage plants such as sweet potato vine. You might also find some Mona lavender spur flowers. The Mona lavender has dark leaves with purple undertones, which contrast nicely with tubular, two-lipped lavender flowers. This flowering plant prefers part sun or light shade outdoors and is also an ideal container plant. The Mona lavender can also be grown indoors in a sunny east or south-facing exposure. Mona lavender is a short day plant, which means that as days become shorter, the plants shift into flowering mode. Flowering tends to taper off as temperatures soar and days lengthen. The bed of this truck is full of bright, lush tropical foliage plants, such as pink tea plants, crotons, and elephant ears. We also have a few flowering plants, including sweet alyssum and sun patience. Crotons have some of the boldest and brightest foliage around. Often vividly marked with bright yellow, orange, and red, these exotic plants are perfect for adding a tropical touch outside or indoors. They're evergreen shrubs that are hardy to zones 9 through 11, where they are often grown outdoors as ornamental shrubs. Outdoor plants can reach 10 feet in height, but pot-grown crotons tend to be much smaller, making them suitable for permanent houseplants or outdoor container plants. Crotons are native to the humid tropics, so if you have one inside your home, it'll appreciate misting or a boost in humidity from a pebbled tray or humidifier, as well as plenty of bright sunlight. The more bright sunlight a croton receives, the more colorful their foliage. If they are in a spot with less sunlight, new leaves will emerge with more green. Now, the inside of the trailer we have here is full of landscaping tools. Everything Disney needs to keep their manicured beds and lawns looking beautiful year-round. The gardens of Walt Disney World represent everything from a dry desert to a tropical rainforest. Nearly 3,500 different plant species are incorporated into the landscaping. The species represent flora gathered from every continent except Antarctica. Now, what a lot of people don't know is Disney buys common varieties from area growers and grows the less common and more expensive specialty plants in its own 35-acre nursery located near Animal Kingdom. The grounds across from the nursery grow willow, bamboo, bananas, and similar leafy tropicals that are cut and fed to animals at Animal Kingdom. The waste from those animals is carted to a nearby fertilizer manufacturer, completing the circle of life. At the World Showplace, we also have the Mickey and Minnie Mouse character topiaries. We are calling these the bonus topiaries because they aren't highlighted in the passport. Mickey and Minnie are standing in a bed of lush tropical ferns. Soft pinks and whites blanket the floor in front of this cute couple. We also have a vertical tower of beautiful pink and red geraniums behind them. Disney's signature plant attraction is their collection of character topiaries. As opposed to shrubs and bushes carved into shapes, Disney's topiaries are made out of custom-made stainless steel frames built on site, sometimes costing as much as $100,000. The metal frames are covered with deer netting, which acts as a sort of skin. The openings are then meticulously stuffed by hand with sphagnum moss, a process that can take days or even weeks. Irrigation lines are snaked through to keep the topiaries watered once in place. And now let's head inside to check out the indoor display area. Upon entering, we are greeted by tall, golden artificial sunflowers. I love the way the lighting hits them, especially with the clouds as the backdrop. As you move further in, you'll see the display area set up in the back, giving us a sneak peek into Disney's landscaping, as well as helpful tips and tricks for creating your own planty projects at home. Here you'll find hanging baskets, floating gardens, and even a steel frame used to create topiaries such as Sorcerer Mickey. Now, some of these items are deconstructed, helping us to understand just what it takes to make the magic happen. It's pretty cool, sort of like a behind-the-scenes look or backstage pass. Disney wants visitors to see color everywhere, so the nursery grows hundreds of hanging baskets at a time. These are hung from lights and posts throughout the property. Baskets typically take 3 months to get ready. Then they'll be on display for 3 months before being replaced. That adds up to 4 rotations of baskets every year. You'll also find plants growing on the water at Disney. The containers displayed here are the same ones you'll see out on the Future World lakes, full of plants and colorful flowers. More than 140 floating gardens rest on these lakes, nourishing themselves with absorbent fabrics that extend below the water's surface. If you peek behind the Bromeliad Tower, you can see what a stackable vertical planter looks like without all of the plants installed. I didn't get a good shot of the backside of this vertical tower, but it probably looks something like this. There are tons of amazing benefits when it comes to vertical gardening. Not only does it save space, vertical gardens are also easier to maintain, produce better crops, and help prevent pest and disease problems. If you've never tried vertical gardening, you should definitely give it a shot. It's easier than you think, and there are many options when it comes to purchasing a vertical growing setup, or you can create one yourself if you're up for a DIY project. They also highlight interior plants here. You'll find an orchid, ivy, and bromeliad on display. Nothing adds more beauty and comfort to our homes and offices than the lush flowers and foliage of indoor plants. Bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens, cubicles, there really isn't a space a houseplant can't go. Just add light and water and you've got a growing indoor oasis. Bringing plants into your home is aesthetically pleasing, and amazingly, plants can offer strong health benefits as well. Plants are efficient air cleaners. Many houseplants absorb toxic substances such as formaldehyde and benzene, found in man-made materials that are known to off-gas pollutants into the air in your home, school, and office. They've also been said to reduce indoor dust. Plants also increase oxygen levels in the air by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen during photosynthesis. The increased oxygen levels can improve our mood, energy, and mental focus. Humans also just have a stronger connection to nature that dates back hundreds of thousands of years, and consequently, bringing nature into your immediate surroundings makes you calmer, more content, and more focused. Just having plants around you will offer psychological benefits, but the act of caring for your plants can also help decrease stress and anxiety. So the next time you're watering your plants, slow down, take a few deep breaths, and really focus on what you're doing. Admire your plants' leaves and flowers, touch them, maybe even talk to them. It'll help both you and your plants thrive. Now back here they also display some common landscaping equipment. Landscaping tools and equipment such as cutting and pruning tools, shovels, lawn mowers, leaf blowers, and wheelbarrows clear outdoor areas of dead vegetation, outgrown grass and plants, fallen branches, and other debris. These tools and equipment are essential instruments for Disney's gardeners, landscapers, and other horticulture professionals, helping them to create vibrant gardens and immaculate landscapes. Now, if you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out my flower and garden video on the Showcase Plaza. So that's all we have for you today. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. This is Jennifer with Roots Redefined. I'll see you again real soon.